So, hey, I don't really know how to start this shmang, so I'm gonna just start. I've been putting this off for months, literally. I've been saying I was gonna make this video for the longest amount of time. Every day, tomorrow, I'm gonna do it. And tomorrow, all tomorrow is doing, me saying tomorrow is putting it the fuck off, and two, pushing me closer to being complete with it. But I'm stress eating. Pizza Hut. I've been craving pizza every single day for like a week. It's disgusting. But I'm gonna eat it. So I'm gonna do like, all right. So first of all, my name is Bsoulei. If you don't know, if you're new or you don't know me, or you're just stumbling upon this video, hey, it's me. But for those of you that know me or follow my channel, welcome back, bitch. A lot of people don't know the information that I'm about to disclose. Reason being because it was my business. Two, I just didn't expect for it to be like this. This wasn't in my plans. And also, excuse how I look, because I just washed my hair. That's why I look like a pickaninny. And my lashes is missing on one eye, so we're not even about to look me straight in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm making this video because I want to talk about the fact that I'm 36 weeks pregnant and I'm alone. Not too many people know that I'm pregnant unless you are physically in my life and have seen me, or I told you because I trusted you. Excuse me. I did not trust a lot of people with this information. I didn't want anybody's badass juju. I didn't want anybody's fucking opinion. I didn't want nothing negative pertaining to me and being pregnant and doing it by myself to be in my orbit. So I only shared the news with a couple people, and then, you know, anybody I didn't directly tell is because they seen me and it was just like, oh, you're pregnant? Yeah. I hate when people tell me congratulations because it doesn't feel genuine, for one. And two, it's like, what are you congratulating? I don't really know. I like, duh, but you know, like, I don't know, it just is like weird energy. So I just was like, I'm gonna just keep this to myself because it's unconventionally occurring. Like, I didn't plan to be alone. I did not plan any of this, really. You know what I'm saying? I got pregnant in April. I didn't find out I was pregnant until like the end of June. I did not even know that I can get pregnant. Can we start there? I have two children, a 9-year-old and a 3-year-old. After my 3-year-old, I didn't get pregnant. And within that first year of her life, because I did not get pregnant again, I went to the doctor to find out, you know, what was going on with my body. And hormonally, I was just like fucked up. And I was told by 2 different doctors that I couldn't have any more kids unless I got on hormones, basically, because my hormones were all out of whack. Well, God said, psych, bitch. Psych. I didn't need hormones, obviously. I just needed the time for my body to readjust back to being not pregnant, or having not pregnant hormones, I guess. I don't know what happened, but my hormones readjusted themselves on their own. And I was shocked and surprised when I turned out to be pregnant. I missed my period. My period was weird in March, and then April comes and I don't have one at all. But I don't think nothing of it, because at the time life was really stressful. There was a lot going on. I don't have regular periods anyway, so it wasn't like a thing, you know. It was just like, whatever, my period didn't come. It keeps not coming, and then I get sick, and every day I was craving birria, which is this Mexican soup, and I was craving that shit every day, and I was sick. So I was like, let me take a pregnancy test. I take a pregnancy test in June, found out I'm pregnant. The first one comes back positive. Call my GYN. I go in like that same week, and you know, they take a blood test. I was like 11 weeks pregnant by that time or something like that. And yeah, this child's father is the same as my 3-year-old's father. If not that it's fucking matters, but I was in a relationship at the time. I mean, we were like separated. We weren't like officially together anymore because we weren't even living in the same fucking house, but we were still hunching, you know what I'm saying? As most baby mamas and baby daddies do. We were still hunching. And to my surprise and his, because he is calibrating, sis, he's calibrating whether or not this baby is his based on the fact that he hasn't got anybody else pregnant. Even though we know from me going to the doctor that I was the reason why I wasn't getting pregnant, he thinks because he's been nutting at other bitches and they haven't been pregnant that this isn't his baby. But anyways, so we were still hunching or whatever. I get pregnant. According to my doctor, I got pregnant between April 1st and April 4th. So it's like April Fool's Beach. April Fool's. Stupid ass. But anyway, yeah, so find out I'm pregnant. We're kind of separated, but now because I'm finding out I'm pregnant, he's like coming back around me and shit. I'm moving to an apartment and he... Okay, so my bad. I don't even know where I left off at. I think it's the part where me and him still hunching. You know what I'm saying? I found out I'm pregnant, so I allow him to move back into my apartment because we have this conversation about, you know, being together and how I didn't want to be alone, and, you know, I didn't want to go through the same bullshit that I went through when I was pregnant with his first child. And he was like, first we had a conversation about me having an abortion, and that nigga cried, talking about some no, because it might be his son. So I was like, all right, I'll keep it. You know what I'm saying? It was the beginning of the summer. I'm thinking I was about to have a hot girl summer, sis. Come to find out, I was being trapped because he was full of shit. Them was crocodile tears. Don't believe them niggas. If you and your body feel like you want to do something, you're not ready to be doing that, go with yourself. Don't let a man convince you or let you believe that they're going to be different than what they were the last time, because this nigga's worse than he was the last time. Okay? Anyways, so I allow him to move back into my house because, again, we have this conversation about being together and me not wanting to be alone and stuff like that. And, you know, we have all these plans for how things are going to be better and what we're going to do and okay? Bullshit. It was all bullshit. What do you want? A cameo? Okay, then. It's because my phone's on the charger. So, we get back together officially, and he's still on his same ass cycle of bullshit. Cheating with everybody, the whole spectrum of what people can be. He don't have no preference for gender. I'ma just say that. You know, sleeping with the neighborhood, lying, just doing his regular roundabout shit that is stressing me out as a pregnant individual. So I make him get out. So it was several times, because me being me, I always allow this nigga to come back. Because again, I'm pregnant, emotional. I want to be loved on. I want to be vulnerable. And very especially with the father of my child, because this is who I'm having a child with, respectively so, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted him to be good to me, considering I'm carrying his baby for the second fucking time. So, he, you know, same old bullshit, and I put him out, and it's like time after time after time. Like, I keep giving him chances, keep letting him come back, all that. It's just, it gets redundant and old, and I'm just like, keep your ass outside. You could stay wherever you be at, because I can't think when you be around me. So, and not for nothing, that's for a little bit of back history. We have a very physical relationship, and I wasn't about to continue to have these heated conversations with him in the presence of my children, and I want to jump on his fucking head and vice versa, and I'm pregnant. Like, it was just like too much. So I'm like, I can't be marinating a baby in this fuckery. So you got to get the fuck away from me, because this is too much. So he goes in about his business. He ends up doing his own thing or whatever. He is back and forth between Vegas and California, not really living anywhere. In his truck, I guess. He was living in his car at the time. But he's going to Vegas, going to California, staying for weeks at a fucking time. I wouldn't hear from him. And he also wasn't helping me with anything. Not his first child, not this second one. So, yeah, I had to make the decision. Stop trying to eat my pizza, Phoenix. Say hi to Phoenix. He's a little crazy, so this is Phoenix. He's a little crazy. And he be trying to eat people food. Anyway, me being me, still trying to, like, I don't know, hold on to the potential in my mind, the really holding on to what I wanted. I still communicated with him when I really shouldn't have been communicating, because even the communication from a distance was stressful as fuck. Because like I told you, he was leaving the state of Arizona, because that's where I was living at the time. I don't live there anymore, but that's where I was living at the time. He was leaving the state of Arizona to go to Vegas, stay in Vegas and California. And I was going days and sometimes weeks without speaking to him, or him speaking to me. And again, he was not helping me with anything. Oh, that's what I was telling you. There was really no financial assistance. Even when we were on good terms, bitch, I was paying for everything. And bitches love to be like, it can never be me. It can never be me. But it'll be you one day, because you thought you was too good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what his little bitch right now is saying. Oh, bitch, he was living in your house and he wasn't paying for nothing. It can never be me. He don't ask me for shit. Girl, kudos to you, stupid, that you think that you're so special that this nigga is a different nigga. He's the same person. Like, that's another subject for another video, because these bitches is really dumb. Y'all being with men who don't take care of their kids is ashy. Like, you look stupid. Way stupider than I ever did. The fuck? I was maintaining my household. I was taking care of my kids, and he just happened to be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor, because I'm gonna take care of my children regardless. I don't give a fuck. I'm not dependent on no man to do nothing for me. So that's really what it's about. It's not that I was taking care of him. I was taking care of my household, and I was just allowing him to come to my shit. That's really what it is. So anyways, when he did touch some money, he never contributed to anything, and if he did, it was bare minimum. And whenever he got mad, he had to throw it in my face that he had just did something. Like, he had paid half my rent one time out of the 4 years we've been together. He's paid half my rent this one time. Half. Okay, half. And he just kept bringing that up, like, as if he was making sure we were good any other time. I made too much money to be on welfare, so, like, it's not like I got food stamps or anything like that. He barely was buying food, but would come there to eat it the fuck up. Wasn't paying no water or electricity bill, but was coming to shower, wash his clothes, watch my fucking TV, use my Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? So he was not of any assistance. Anytime I ask him to buy his child shoes, to do anything, it's always like, oh, well, you could bring her to where I'm at and I'll do it. It's just like, sir, when you were living here with me, you weren't doing it. So, no. He happened to touch a whole bunch of money this year. You take a wild guess how. How every other criminal ass, scamming ass nigga was touching a whole bunch of money this year. Okay. And all he brought was himself a new wardrobe, gold grill, jewelry, and tricking on bitches. Like, literally cash apping bitches money for links. I seen it with my own eyes. $60 for links. $80 for link. Like, the reason, you know how on Cash App you could put a reason? It would say link. Okay. So, he's a tricking ass nigga. He has no preference, sexual preference. I'm gonna say that again, because it don't matter. If he could get his nut off with you, you're getting fucked on. And it was just too much. So I had made this decision. What this video comes down to is that I am pregnant. I'm due in 20 days from this date today. And I had to make the conscious decision to do it alone. And the reason why, again, I have to reiterate and like clarify why I'm making this video is not for nobody else but myself, because this is something that I'm in the process of healing from. It's something that I'm dealing with every single fucking day. And I created my YouTube, honestly, as a like a source or a conduit for me to release my shit, for me to have video diaries, really, of my progressions and my feelings and things like that. So this isn't about coming out or anything like that, because it's already known to the people who were supposed to know. It wasn't a secret. It just wasn't something that I needed to post about every single fucking day, and everybody, every stranger, every hating ass bitch needed to be a part of. Like, nobody needed to be a part of this. The people who needed to know knew, and if you didn't, you weren't a part of the group of people who were supposed to know.